Now let's get to the Superman I care about. We're talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League.
The real one, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yes, Henry
yes.
Cavill. They should have did a Man of Steel 2 before they did Batman v Superman. Henry Cavill is this generation's Superman. They should have latched on to him. But anyway, they're now releasing it as a 4-hour, like around a 4-hour movie instead of doing it in episodes, which I have no problem with that because I'll watch it, but I don't know we're like nerds to this. I don't know how the general consumer is gonna feel like. That's like 2 Titanic movies or something like that. Like, how long was the Titanic?
For real, yeah, but Titanic was long as hell.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be the Titanic though. It's gonna be Zach's version of this. A lot of people have been waiting to answer your question, Sus. I think a lot of people are gonna be big on this. I mean, keep it real. Whether people liked it or they didn't like it, Wonder Woman 84 was one of the most streamed movies that's ever been streamed, and so like HBO Max already sees the potential. This is probably gonna be at that same level, if not better, because the expectations for this and people never thinking they would ever see Zach's version now to see it. And from what I hear, the reason why they're doing the 4-hour versions because Zach actually was like ahead of schedule with this. They finished up before they even thought. They got all the reshoots done and everything, so he's pretty much got it in the can ready.
Was that the original reason they wanted to do it in episodes to give him more time to edit?
Yeah. But since he got it done so quick, they're like, well, we might as well just package it up. And then also they're trying to think of later distribution down the line, 4K versions, Blu-ray versions. They're trying to make as much money, and I mean WB, they're trying to make as much money on this as possible.
Do you think that the company, that the studio realized that they messed up when they got rid of Zack Snyder to begin with?
I don't think initially, but I think they realized obviously when the numbers came in for Justice League and the thing barely didn't even crack 700 million. So they were strongly disappointed. I think that's when they were like, oh, we fucked up.
What do you think, Joey? Are you looking forward to seeing the 4-hour Justice League movie?
Yeah, I mean, I would have sat through it if it was 5 hours. You know, I
Nice.
think this is gonna be the real test on, you know, where the DCEU goes from here. I mean, you got these Wonder Woman movies, regardless of, like, you know, what Quasi said, whether you like the, you know, 1984 or not. I mean, Wonder Woman's really hitting it out the park right now and really carrying the weight for the future of the DCEU. They already greenlit the third one, so I mean, it's only good that we shine light on some of these characters. Hopefully, this will, you know, entice Ben Affleck to come back because I really liked him as Batman and Bruce Wayne. You know, and hopefully it sets up the next Superman movie. Who knows? I mean, I'm really excited to see what this thing holds. It's excited to see more of like some of the guys like Flash and Cyborg really have more, you know, depth, you know, to their role in the movie. So this is going to be the real test on, you know, where everything goes from here for DC.
I'm hoping that the movie has elements in it that make us fall in love, because, you know, we know the characters, but a general person, a general fan, or not a fan, a general viewer that doesn't know the universe like us, I'm hoping there's elements in the movie that make them fall in love with each character individually.
Yep.
And I'm hoping that this movie can save the fucking universe that they started with Zack Snyder and then failed miserably when they did Batman v Superman and then that horrible first Justice League movie. I'm hoping this could save. I'm hoping this could somehow save the universe, and then they could continue with Man of Steel 2. Because the second Wonder Woman, which I still haven't yet to see, everybody's giving it bad reviews. So I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yesterday was the last day to see it on HBO Max.
Now you gotta go.
But they're gonna release it on, I'm sure, like regular HBO and all that.
No, they will. And you know what's funny is it's like I feel like Zack Snyder always does good the second go round. I think when the Batman v Superman extended release came out, which, you know, when the Blu-ray came out and he added the extra, I think 30 or 45 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Movie. Yep. Like it like, why wasn't this released in theaters? Like it wasn't the best, but it gave more context to some of these, you know, random cut scenes, and it's like we saw more story build. And, you know, I think this is what we're gonna get on the Snyder Cut.
We've already talked about this in an earlier episode, but the mistakes that they made with Batman v Superman is they tried to rush to catch up with the Marvel universe when they should have did individual. You know, the Wonder Woman movie should have came out first. A second Superman should have came out first. The Aquaman movie should have came out first. All these movies should have came out first, so you could fall in love with the characters instead of throwing him in Batman v Superman like everybody knows the history of Wonder Woman, where the fuck she comes from, and everybody because the people don't know. And then they brought Doomsday out of nowhere when the universe is not even that old. Like,
and that was a studio move too, to cut those 30 minutes because they wanted to get as many plays in theaters as they could. So chopping off that 30 minutes means you can hit those movie times a couple more in theaters, you know. It's all about the money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the money.